These are persons in East Grand Bahama, Freetown, High Rock, Pelican Point, McLeanstown. The Associated Keys, Orcas Key, McLeanstown Key, Big Harbor Key, Little Harbor Key, Bonefish Key, Sweetings Key, Water Key, Deepwater Key, Lightburn Key, Big Cross Key, Michael Key, and Long Key. In Abaco, Grand Key, Walker's Key, the RV Trailer Park site adjacent to the government complex, Marsh Harbor, Abaco. Flights have been cancelled and a number of institutions have been closed. So please check with your local institutions before venturing outside. And if you must, please proceed with caution and care. All right, we want you to be safe during the passage of Tropical Depression 9, which is slated to become Tropical Storm Imelda by Sunday or by Monday, and then by Tuesday, Hurricane Imelda, if it continues on the track that it is going on. So we want you to pay careful attention to that. All right. We received some news that we saw in regard to immigration. It says 14 persons were apprehended in Eleuthera. It says on Tuesday, September 23rd, 14 Asian males were apprehended during an enforcement operation led by Senior Immigration Officer Alfred Russell. The exercise was conducted in the areas of Lower Bogue, Upper Bogue, James Bay Road, and The Bluff. The group was transported to the North Eleuthera Immigration Office for processing in connection with various immigration-related offenses, including overstaying and unpaid immigration fees. As a result of the operation, $6,000 in outstanding immigration fees was collected. Those facing charges were subsequently transported to New Providence for prosecution. Superintendent Jennifer Kelly and her team continue to actively address the issue of undocumented migrants on the island of Eleuthera and throughout the Bahamas. And so we need persons to pay attention to that. And if you see somebody who you don't know who's in the area all of a sudden and cannot give any information about what they are, you need to report them to the police and the Department of Immigration. All right? Last week I spoke to you and I told you about a situation going on at North Point. That's the restaurant at Davis Harbor in Waterford. And I told you about the new manager, Mr. Rudy Taylor, and those allegations that have been made about some decisions and changes that he had been making at that institution. Well, since then, I have heard from Mr. Taylor, who reached out to me and requested a meeting, which I will grant. Unfortunately, I was unable to do that due to obligations beyond my control, and also because while I was preparing for that, there was another development in relation to North Point, and I'm very concerned about that. So I've decided also that it is probably better not to meet with Mr. Taylor until such time as I see where that next incident is going, how it's going to proceed. And I'm going to continue to watch it very closely. All right, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop, in essence. And then I will tell you all about the relationship between Mr. Rudy Taylor and Miss Tracy Blair. TMI will be fire. Yes, it will be. And I'll be here to tell you all about it. All right, we had a situation with a young man who is a native of Eleuthera. And I saw the story on my friend Deanne Thompson's page tonight. It's the case of Glenroy Miller Jr. I know his parents, Deborah Miller and his dad, Glenroy Miller Sr. And so this is a very sad situation. And so as it unfolds, I continue to keep them in my prayers.